So this particular child presented to us because she was referred by her teacher, the teacher having noticed that she wasn't performing to potential with her reading and learning in the classroom. She generally read well, but again, not to the level of what she's capable of. And there were particular issues that she was having. She found writing very hard, was doing lots of mirror image reversals and writing, in fact, whole words backwards. She was losing her place often, needing her finger to keep her place. She had poor concentration span, was clumsy, was mistaking words with similar beginnings, had poor spelling and problems copying from the board. So they were all the vision skill related symptoms we were able to identify that were affecting her performance. And sure enough, when we tested her, she had adequate sight, no optical blur, but very poor focusing skills. So her ability to sustain focus and change focus was very restricted, and we measure the focusing system by its flexibility of how easily it works, and a very flexible system has a range of focus of about 16 powers. She had a range of focus of 1 out of 16. So that meant that whenever she had to concentrate it near, it was like mentally riding a bike up a hill and trying to talk at the same time. And also when she tried to change focus from one point to another, she couldn't adequately do that. In addition to those focusing difficulties, we also identified that she had quite poor visual discrimination. That's her ability to notice detail visually, and poor visual recall to remember what she was seeing. And so we prescribed some training glasses to be worn indoors full time, and a very intensive block of vision training that went for approximately 6 months. And we're now at the end of that, and at the end of that, this particular patient, a completely different child, all of those symptoms are gone. When she first came to see us, she was very sullen, very shy, very quiet. Now you can see that she's glowing and beaming and full of energy and happy, because her mum and her teacher and this girl notice that everything is so much easier and it's less of an effort, and so she's happy and she has more self-confidence.
She found it really difficult at first, and the more she did it and learned how to concentrate to do it, she could see that she was improving, and it was making things easier for her at school because her writing was improving, and she was getting rewards at school for doing good work, and she was noticing that she wasn't as behind. She could keep up with the other kids and what they were doing, so that gave her a lot more confidence at school. So, and once she got better at the vision therapy, she was able to finish all her homework. So by the end of the year, she was easily able to do both.
What tips would you have for new families starting the process?
I would start by saying to anyone new who wants to start it that it's definitely worthwhile. You just need to be diligent and work out what works for you and for the child.
What would you say is the most important change for you?
Probably the change in her personality. It's just relaxed her more. She's a lot happier in herself, and yeah.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me very happy. Yeah, I'm relieved that there was an answer to what was going on with her, and that we've been able to fix it.
So what was all that like for you at home?
It was quite difficult. Most of the time, we only realised that she had issues with her handwriting and the things that were visible with her homework, but it did affect her personality, that she had short concentration. She was She would get stressed very easily. She was prone to tantrums because she would get frustrated, which at the time I didn't realise why all these things were happening. But yeah, it affected everything she did at home pretty much.
What was your experience when you came to see us?
It was it was a relief actually that there was actually a problem, and everybody here was very helpful and straightforward with what they told us and what had to happen. It was hard at first, realising that she had all these problems that we didn't realise that she had. But on another level, it was good to have answers to why she was the way she was.